I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to yet another trailer. It's the Ultimate Team reveal, so let's get into it. I will stop it when I see something I'm interested in.
More ways to play with your friends, a brand new home to make your own, and opportunities to team up with the FUT community.
So straight away, the whole new home to make your own. So what, I don't know if this is official yet, but from what the information from the leakers was, we are given a stadium at the beginning. It's the same stadium that everybody has, so there's no more choosing your own stadiums. They will be removed from packs, apparently. I might be wrong in saying this, but this is what the leakers were saying. EA haven't denied it. What they're saying kind of goes alongside it. And depending on what division you're in, depending on what objectives you unlock and such, you can unlock things to customize that stadium. It's not just stadium theme and tifo. It's going to be banners that are held up in the crowd. It's going to be not the advertising boards, but the boards around sort of the midsection of the stadium and various things like that. So if you're in a high division, you'll get not better things, but you'll get different things to differentiate what division you're in and so on and so forth. So far, that's my understanding of it.
Welcome to the most social FIFA Ultimate Team ever.
Oh.
Want to take on the world with your friends in your Ultimate Team? Win together and get rewarded together in FUT Co-op.
Now, with regards to FUT Co-op, I'm not like that bothered about it. I'm glad it's there because I know a lot of people wanted it and I know a lot of people have been asking for it for a while. So if you're one of those who wanted to play FUT Co-op with someone online, with one of your friends online, I'm happy for you that it's in there. It's not something that I'm bothered about, really. It's not something that I'm personally going to be playing. So none of this really excites me just yet. But like I said, I'm glad it's there for those who want it.
Team up with a friend online and go head-to-head against other duos or solo players in FUT friendlies and division rivals. Or play together against AI and squad battles.
What is that? You can change the... Ugh. Wait. Does it look... That to me looks like you can change the colour of the lines on the pitch. Now, obviously, personally, I won't be changing them. I'm going to be leaving them white, right? But that does look like you can. I might be wrong. I'm hoping as well... because we don't know yet, but I'm hoping that it's when you go and play FUT Co-op, you come up against other co-op teams. You're not playing against solos, because you can see when you're about to play a guest in Ultimate Team. If that is still the case, I can back out. I don't like playing against guests. It's an unfair advantage. They can run rings around you and manually control everything, and you can't do anything about it.
And earn progress in your individual weekly competitions that reward you for your teamwork. Unite with other FUT players around the world with new FUT events. Are you hashtag Team Holland or hashtag Team Felix? Pick a side and compete against the FUT community to unlock packs, coins, club items, or players with new team events.
So we read that briefly at the beginning, and there it is in the bottom right-hand corner. So with team events, it's going to be, you know, blah, blah, blah versus blah, blah, blah. So Atletico against Dortmund, Felix against Haaland, and you are going to be able to unlock what it looks like club-related items. So an Atletico tifo. So when Liverpool against Everton or Man United or whatever it comes out, would come out, as a Liverpool fan, I would then be on Team Liverpool trying to unlock the Liverpool side of things. I wouldn't really be that bothered. In fact, I wouldn't be bothered at all unless it was Liverpool. And I hope that they choose clubs as well that aren't just like the top clubs, because there are going to be an awful lot of football fans that buy this game and want to play this game, that unlock things. So unless they cycle this often, yeah, I think there's going to be some unhappy people, you know, like League One fans, Championship fans. I hope they go through all those leagues and all the rest of it as well.
Or work together as a global collective and earn shared rewards by completing objectives in community events. This season, how players pass, save, tackle, and score in the real world really counts in meaningful moments. Bullet headers could increase heading power. Goal-saving tackles lift players tackling, and long-range screamers raise shot power.
So, for what I don't know if this is going to count for Team of the Week. Maybe I should have read more, or listened more, and maybe we're going to find out in a second. But this is something that you would think would be an actual thing in the game. So, in Team of the Week, right, since it began, if a centre-back scores 2 goals with his right foot from distance, like Vincent Kompany scored that a couple of seasons ago. He scored that banger that basically won City the league, right? It was such a good goal. He got an inform for it. Did they improve his shooting? Yeah, by 2. He scored a screamer from outside the area and they've improved his shooting by 2. From what this is saying, if a player goes in and makes a great challenge, their tackling is going to go up. Their passing will go up if they play a great pass or get a really good assist. If they score goals, then obviously their shooting's going to go up. I hope that it also counts for things like left foot, like weak foot, and skill moves and stuff as well. And I hope it's Team of the Week and other promos as well. But let's spin on and find out if they explain that.
So when Trent hits a 20-yard perler in the top corner, those free kick stats on his moments item get a boost to reflect it.
On its moments item? Right.
Alexander-Arnold, oh yes!
When you're ready for a match, compete on your terms with improvements to core FUT modes that make games...
Yeah, you can change the lines. Oh my days. If I have to go and play away and someone has pink lines, it's going to bug me. It really is going to irritate me. It's just a little thing, and I know I'm nitpicking, but it will really irritate me. If I go into a game and it's my settings and it's my stadium every single time, regardless of whether I'm home or away, I won't mind so much because I can set it to the way that I want it. But if I was to go and play against someone like this and they had pink lines, it would annoy me.
It's more rewarding, whoever the opponent. Go up against AI and squad battles to help you find your skill level in division rivals without the need for online qualifiers.
Wait, what? Let's go back and listen to what he said there because I was too busy talking and complaining like normal.
Compete on your terms with improvements to core FUT modes that make games more rewarding, whoever the opponent. Go up against AI and squad battles to help you find your skill level in division rivals without the need for online qualifiers.
So you can tweak the AI by the sound of things to be more skillful, more pacey, do things more often, and they've talked about this. I believe that's what he's saying. Like you go in squad battles, you can tweak it to the way that you want it, and then you can play against them. Is that what he was saying? I might be wrong. I don't know. I can't really understand. Like I understand the words that are coming out of his mouth. I just can't put it into a coherent sentence that makes sense to me.
The battle against other similarly skilled players around the world in division rivals, where you'll be rewarded the first time you get promoted to a new division on your way to Division 1. Or if you want to try something different, shake up your team with new live FUT friendlies where squad rules and house rules combine to give you a range of new matches that change throughout the season. Welcome to your new home. FUT 21 takes customization to a new level with FUT Stadium, inspired by some of the most intense atmospheres in world football, and with endless ways to make it your own. From walkout music to goal celebrations, pyrotechnics to tifos, change every aspect to your taste and to flaunt your achievements. And that's not all. As your FUT club grows, so will your stadium, with new tiers and new ways to make it bounce.
That is cool.
And
before we get into the icons, which I know a lot of us are going to be interested in, myself included, I really like that idea of the better your club goes and the higher you go in divisions, and maybe you can unlock things and objectives. Maybe you finish a certain rank in FUT Champions or whatever, and you get like a certain statue. You can place it wherever you want in the stadium. The walkout music, the pyrotechnics, all that sort of stuff. It's only small, it's little. If it wasn't in there, would I be that bothered? No, probably not. But it's nice to have it, and I do like that idea. I don't like the changing of the lines on the floor. That I know it's really it's a small thing, but it does bug me. Let's find out what icons we have. We already know about Cantona. We know about Xavi, and we know about Petr Cech. I'm pretty sure there's at least 5 more to come, if not maybe another 7. I'm not sure if there was 10 more added. We're about to find out.
Stadium that good deserves big name players. Introducing the FUT 100. 100 of the biggest icons to ever play the beautiful game. From Pele to Zidane, Ronaldo to Cruyff, and now Lam, Xavi, and Eto'o. The greats are all here.
Whoa. Whoa. Vidic is there. Hang on a minute. Is that Ashley Cole as well? Oh, this is blurry as hell. Right, hang on a minute. This is interesting. This is exciting. I can see Schweinsteiger. Let's go back. Was that Davos Sukur as well? Was it? I don't know. So I knew about Eto'o. I kind of knew that was coming. Right. So Vidic is in the game. A lot of people are going to be happy about that. Lam finally in the game. We knew about Cech. We knew about Cantona. Samuel Eto'o I knew about, but there we go. And now Bastian Schweinsteiger's in the game as well.
Are all here.
That just moves too fast. I hope they actually tell us. Like, I can't see that.
And so is the king. With new ways to play with your friends in FUT Co-op, new ways to compete and get rewards, and a fresh stadium to play in, get yourself ready for the most social and customizable FUT yet.
Okay, so is that right? That's it. So they're not actually going to tell us the icons in the trailer. I'm now going to have to go and have a look to see who they are. Right, so here we go. These are the new icons in FIFA 21. Now, from a Premier League standpoint, I think you'd be very happy about this. From players around the world and for clubs or fans of clubs from around the world, maybe you won't be as happy. But Cantona we knew about, happy about that. Ashley Cole finally in the game as an icon. Petr Cech returns, he is now an icon. Samuel Eto'o finally an icon as well. Fernando Torres has been brought in. I'm a big fan of that, very, very happy. This is Lam over here on the right-hand side. He's been cut off because, well, he just has been. Puskas in there, very happy about that. He is going to be an unbelievably high-rated, very expensive player. Bastian Schweinsteiger's in there. Davor Sukur, probably saying his name wrong. I grew up watching him, Croatian. He was in FIFA once before. He went out of it for some reason. And when I mean in FIFA once before, as an icon. He was in FIFA as an icon. I think it was FIFA 14. But then, like Romario and a few others, like Robbie Fowler, he just went out of it. I don't really know why. He didn't. I don't think he popped up in PES. He might have done, but I don't think he did. But he's back now. Nemanja Vidic is there, and of course, Xavi is there as well. Those are the new icons. I do have a FIFA 21 pitch notes. It's a deep dive. I'm not too concerned about reading the whole thing. The only thing I'd be interested in sort of reading, really, is that... oh, look, we've got updated game menus, so we do have a screenshot of what the game will look like. So rather than everything on the top now, it looks like things are going to be on the bottom, which obviously will take a little bit of getting used to, like it did when we had to get used to the new wheel and everything in FIFA 20. I'm still not used to that, to be honest, but things have moved to the bottom. That is new sort of friendly modes and things like that. FUT Champions. Oh, hello. Have they explained what's going on here? Do they now have a top 100? So, FUT Champions and Squad Battles will both have an increase to the size of the leaderboard from the top 100 that we've had since the launch of Champions in 17 to the top 200. Again, talked about this in previous videos. This was leaked. We kind of knew this was going to happen as well. So that obviously means now that aside from top 100 rewards, you will now get top 200 rewards. It's going to go from 100 to 150 and then from 151 to 200. It's going to be the same for squad battles as well. Will that make it easier to finish in the top? Probably not, because of how many people were finishing top 100 anyway. Maybe squad battles, but who knows. I don't think they're going to talk about rank 1 will continue to be an exclusive position in the ranks, but beyond that, we've got the following changes. Yeah, so rank 1 is going to be different to everything else, but they do have the following changes there. What is this? Division Rivals Weekly Match Cap plus new tiers. So, as mentioned earlier, another change that we're implementing this year is a cap on the number of games that will contribute to the weekly score accumulation in FUT Rivals, in Division Rivals. So, like Squad Battles, you'll only have 30 games by the looks of things. I think it's 40 in squad battles, right? Something like that. But you'll have 30 games in Rivals a week to play. You can still play more. So if you are addicted to the game and you end up playing 60 games, you can. You're allowed to. But only the first 30 will count towards your point total. From there on, you are literally playing for fun, if there's such a thing in FIFA. This change is being made after seeing positive results in squad battles as a way to ensure that those who play in the Division Rivals weekly competition have a more predictable experience week to week. Now, after completing your first 30 games of Rivals, the matches will stop adding your weekly score. Through this change, players who play Rivals more than 30 times per week can continue to make progress against objectives, earn higher skill ratings, and climb to new divisions, but they won't make it harder for players with tighter play schedules to complete. So there we go. So it will tell you how many games you've got left. You can still climb divisions. You can still do your objectives. You just won't be getting points for your rank that week, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, then I don't know what to tell you. Read it until it does. 10 placement games? Oh dear, really? Division Rivals placements through squad battles plus promotion coin rewards. In Foot 21, one of the things we're looking to create is a friendlier path that squad battles players can take when they're ready to transition from a single player experience to an online play in Division Rivals. In previous years, online skill rating was only measured through your placement matches and then further... There's people screaming outside, it's 2 minutes. And then further match to match as you continue to play Division Rivals. For many players who came from preliminary play, primarily, not preliminary. I can't speak today. I can't read. I can't do anything. Let me just read it and then I'll tell you what it says. So basically, my understanding is you'll be able to play in squad battles to gauge your level. So the game will adapt to the way that you play. I'm guessing you can tweak the opponent, so your AI opponent, to be more skillful, pacier, and things like that, like you can in, I think you can offline now. It might even say it there, but you'll play 10 placement matches in squad battles. If you want to jump directly into Rivals, the regular 5 placement match method will continue to be an option. So if you want to play your placement matches offline, I don't see anyone would want to do this, but if you want to play your placement matches offline, you can, but you'll have to play 10 so they get a better understanding of your ability. If you want to just do them online in Rivals to get them out of the way, you play 5. I mean, placement matches don't really mean anything. For the first week, sure, you might have to deal with crappy rewards, but over time, it's not going to make that much of a difference. There we go. That's all the stadium upgrades and things like that. Very happy about that. That looks really good. What else is there to talk about then? So, customization. There's a lot of customization going on, which is really nice. So, to begin with, you'll have the ability to customize your team's badge, ball, kits, default celebration, home tifo, stadium theme, crowd chants. Crowd chants is nice. And base paint color for your stadium. As you continue to play and complete milestone objectives, you'll unlock new locations for tifos. Commentary club names, that's cool. So you could like find a team name that sounds similar to yours, or change your team name to match the commentary name. So if you play with commentary on, the commentary team will name your club. Sound and visual goal effects, and space to show off your trophies you've earned this year. The completion of the first milestone group culminates in the Foot Challengers Stadium upgrade. So there we go. So by completing objectives, you'll be able to upgrade your stadium and add new things to it and all the rest of it, which sounds really good. It'll grow the capacity, giving you even more ways to customize, with additional placement options for your stadium, for Tifos trophies, as well as some new ways to customize with Mo patterns and goal paint. Now, I don't care about the goal paint and the actual color of the goal itself and the net, maybe, but the pitch lines markings, I want them to stay white. If I have to play on a pitch where someone has bright pink or like a really, like, you know, imagine they had a dull green and it blends in with the colour of the pitch, because people will be knobs like that, let's be honest with each other. That is going to be a nightmare. It'll be like a kit clash, because you won't know what the hell is going on. With that being said as well, I do like the idea of the crowd chants. I love the idea of Mo patterns. That's really good. So like the lines on the pitch can be however you want them to be. And of course, trophies. So if we are competing for trophies, so they give you a trophy for rivals, for squad battles, for foot champs, and for certain objectives as well, we can then line them up and things. That would be amazing. That would be really good. I'd like that. A way to display achievements, essentially. Yeah, so there we go. And I think that's pretty much... I don't really care too much about the team events. Not really that bothered about any of that. Stadium theme. Cold, rainy night. That's interesting. So you could, like, potentially change the weather, I guess. Is it? Don't know. So we have community, season progress, milestones, and foundations, like we basically do now. Community is a little bit different, because now you work towards it with others. But yeah, that's kind of it. I'm happy with what I've seen there, to be fair. New icons look really good. Gameplay is looking decent. They've taken on board a lot. We seem to be getting pretty much what we want. Time will tell whether they deliver. We have an awful long wait now until we get to see more. You know, I would imagine that they'll start counting down the player ratings in September. We've still got things like career mode and stuff. We'll cover those in a different video. But let me know what you thought of that trailer, the reveal as it were. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.